It just don't make no sense. I'm sitting at the. I took my family to a splash pad today. Now in person, I may not look my age, but I'm 30 years old. You know, I done took I got my nephew with me, my daughter, my mom, and myself. We just going out. Now my nephew wanted to go and have a good time, at the splash pad. He's seen it. It looked like a park full of dinosaurs to him. He loved dinosaurs. So I'm like, look, I don't know. Maybe we should go another day or something. I don't know. It rained and everything. But he insisted. He kept asking about this dinosaur park. So I'm like, okay, you know what? I guess I'll take us. We're going to go on ahead and get wet today. So we get in there. We having a good old time. I'm focused on the kids. That's the only thing I'm really focused on is the kids. Trying to keep track of him, my daughter. And I done put my bathing suit on myself to get wet. So I'm a big kid. I love water. I love me some water. So, we had been there for about maybe an hour and a half, the kids playing, they making friends or whatever. They done got to know each other. There was a lady came and sat next to my mother. My mother, she chose a table. I went and sat in the grass with my blanket. I love, nature and stuff like that. But my mom, she a little older. She want to sit up high. So that way she ain't got too much further to go, you know. So, we sitting there, at one point, some of the parents left, some of the kids that, we had got to know with the parents had left. So at one point I'm standing there with my mom and, ever since I was a kid coming up, I was raised by a lot of like old school Southern belles. It's just certain stuff that you do not do. You don't do it, you know? So I'm standing next to my mom and out of the blue, this girl walks through us. She walks through my family to get to her. She doesn't budge. She doesn't turn her neck. Nothing. She just walks through us. Now, when she does it, because like we had a splash pad, so there's gonna be a lot of children running around. There's gonna be parents chasing their children. This was nothing like that. This was a deliberate disrespect, just to do it out of spite, just because, Because after I've been really thinking about it, she had been there. But I hadn't noticed them because they were sitting off to the side. They hadn't had a table. So it was about maybe 8 of them. So her and her family, they were sitting off to the side, unnoticed because they were like off in a corner somewhere. I guess they were waiting on a table or whatever. They were just like low key. But the only way I noticed them is because she did what she did and I saw where she was going. It left me no choice but to kind of like pay attention to her a little bit. So after she did that, I kind of tried to brush it off. But like, that's like being at a park and y'all got a bench. And say for like your mother is sitting down on the part where, this bench. She's sitting down at the picnic table on the bench part. You're standing like maybe not even 2 feet away from her. You're standing over your mom and someone walks through you. Everyone is not going to be able to hold their composure when it comes to things like that. I don't see how I did it. I almost couldn't. There were certain things I did to try and kind of like, like sometimes when we can't control certain situations, we'll take different avenues to gain some type of control. Only thing I could do was take off the pants. I had on like some bathing suit cover pants, So to kind of like feel like I had some type of control, I took my pants off. I didn't know what else to do, So took my pants off, laid them out in front of the sun so they can dry. So we get wet a little bit longer, and then after we get wet, I put my dry bathing suit cover pants on or whatever, and we leave. But that was the only way I really could control it without exploding. Because in today's time, it's so much happening. Like when you do stuff like that to people and their parents, people do not play about their family. But you got people out here that are going to the extreme to piss you off for whatever reason it is. I don't know. Like me, I stay to myself. I have to deal with this shit constantly. I got people around me that's constantly poking at me, trying to get a reaction, trying to start a fight. And I just wonder, like, what is this about? Why can't we get along in today's time? What the hell is this about? Why do we keep starting chaotic shit? Come on now. Y'all know, look, leave some comments. Y'all know damn well. I know a lot of y'all how y'all feel about y'all mama. You don't play with people and their parents. That's one thing you don't play with. This girl walked through us and she was stiff with it and didn't budge, didn't look back. And when she went to go sit back down with her family, when she went over there, she didn't look back. Then none of them look in our direction. I'm telling you a story. Now, your perspective is how you register the story. Listen to what I'm telling you. You know how a picnic table is made. And at certain parks, state parks and things like that, every family has their designated area. And you're going to have some people that maybe walk across the field or walk around your table. But you're not going to have nobody walk through your family. Like you barbecue, like y'all making plates and stuff. It's just certain things you don't do, And I've been experiencing a lot of like over the top, like extreme tactics and avenues people are taking to get reactions and to start things with people because of whatever it is, maybe pride. I don't know. But what the hell is going on in today's time where we got to always pick a fight with each other? What the hell is going on? Why we can't love each other and shit? Why can't you just have your family? I have mine. We out having fun. Why we got to always find some shit to start? We always got to start some shit. Stop doing that. If you out having fun, let it be that. But stop starting shit with people. For no reason. I've been experiencing a lot. I mean, these are different people from different walks of life. These people don't even know each other. Going to the extreme and overboard to get a reaction. Starting shit. Stop starting shit with people.